Hello everyone, this is Davinator12 here, and welcome to another video. Recently, I've been thinking about some video ideas I wanted to do, and some video ideas I dropped. This video I almost dropped, but I think I changed my mind at the last minute. For a while now, if you haven't noticed in my videos, I sometimes mention how putting a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character inside a versus battle is kinda impossible. In this video, I will quickly explain why JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus battles has a huge problem. It all started when I was talking about anime with one of my friends named Logan. At that time, he had not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now he has. So we discussed the topic. He explained to me that in a versus battle, two contestants from two different franchises are put in a neutral environment to fight in. This means neither contestant has an advantage through the environment right off the bat. Logan then described to me that both contestants are given everything in their movesets from their own series. These were the rules put in front of me. Then we started talking about Luffy versus Dio. It was an interesting discussion because we ran into a problem even before we mentioned the contestants. Before we even started talking about the fight, I let Logan know that stands can only be seen by stand users and nobody else, unless it's a bound stand or has physical form. He then asked me a peculiar question. Can stands be seen by observation hotkey? I thought this was an interesting question, since I have seen online a discussion where someone was asking if stands could be seen with Nen. I pondered on the thought, and I ended up with this conclusion. I personally believe stands can be sensed, but not seen by certain non-stand users. Since we discussed in my What is Actually a Stand sequel video, we discussed how stands are made up of stand energy, since only stands can harm other stands. For a stand to hurt another stand, they must be on the same type of energy to have physical contact. Think about it. If we put lore accurate depictions of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters in versus battles, it must be a point that the opponent can't see stands, unless they are a stand user, or they are fighting a bound stand, or the stand has physical form. But usually, they wouldn't be able to see the stand. So, if a power system like Nen, Chakra, Ki, Magic, Cursed Energy, Spiritual Pressure, or even Haki has abilities to see energy, they still wouldn't be able to see or make out stands. Best case scenario is that the opponent is stand energy sensitive either through stand potential or their power system's energy is similar in wavelength to stand energy's wavelength. However, the opponent would only be able to sense the stand at best, but they still wouldn't be able to make out anything about the stand. At best, the opponent would just feel a presence apart from the character themselves. Plus, they wouldn't be able to harm the stand since they are not a stand user. To put a lore accurate JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character, you must consider these two important rules. 1. Only stand users can see stands, and 2. Only stands can harm stands. The problem with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus battles is that people don't put these two important rules in place for a fair versus battle. At that point, there is more of a bias than anything. If you are going to disregard the rules and lore of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just don't put the characters in a versus battle, because by that point, that character has already lost. This has been Davinator12, signing off.
You're too slow!